Okay, guy. Guess what? I had to go out last night. 2 o'clock in the morning. I got this call. No heat. 2 o'clock in the morning. Had to get up, go to this call. I had a dry hour and a half. The lady, she couldn't wait till this morning. She said she wanted to get it done. That's why she's paying the service contract for the service. So, which she was right. So I had to get up 2 o'clock in the morning and go to this call. When I get to the call, this is what I found out. The boiler, it was running, but was no heat in the baseboard. There was no heat. Okay, so it would run to a high limit, bump, it would shut down. It would run, it would shut down. But the house, it was cold. And she was right. The house, when I got there, the house, it was nothing at all. This is nothing. It was cold, ice cold. So a good thing I went out, because probably would have froze it, create all kinds of problems. So now when I got there, I found out, okay, the unit was running. When I found out is the circulator, it was going up to, the temperature was 180. I looked the temperature and the gauge, and it was 180. So it was going up to a high limit. So I said, well, it's something. So I started looking around and I checked. Okay, I have power coming in over here, L1, L2. So the control was doing what it was supposed to do. Going to high limit, shut down. Okay, so first thing I found out was water damage. The high vent was leaking, and the water. See, at some point the water was dry, but at some point I could tell the water was hitting the top of this controller. So anyway, so I found out that I was not getting power coming out of here. C1, this is C1 over here, circulator 1. And C2. So I was not getting power coming out of here, so the pump could work. So I said, well, that's the problem. You got power coming in, nothing going out. The boiler was going up to 180, and all right. So pulling in, but it was nothing coming out of here. So the circulator. So right there, I know the control, it was bad. Okay, this is the L 8124C. This control. It's a limit control, which is L is staying for limit. So it's a limit control. I call it aquastat. Some people call it different. I just call it aquastat. Aquastat could be a whole bunch of different control. So general, I just call it. But basically what it is a L8124C, to be more specific. Okay, so 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna have to take all this wire, rip the whole thing apart. Okay, so when I took it out, I said, you know what, this is something tomorrow. So I took it out after I ripped the whole thing out and put a new one in. Took it out. I said, well, why would cost the problem? If you see right there, you see this over here? This is water damage. When the water run down, it gets so hot, it melts. So C1 over here, C2, you see that? Okay. And one more thing. Okay. Then when I was watching, right, looking over everything before, I started taking stuff apart, looking over everything, and the circulator kicked in, and then it shut down again. So what's going to happen? What's happening was, as soon as it get hot, the whole control would shut because these legs over here. Okay, so and I took it out. I said, you know what, I'm gonna bring it home, instead throw it away so I could play with it in the morning. And look over here, this is the other side. Look at the water, the damage. This was the problem. Soon as I get hot, short out between the water. This is, see the thing all fade out. This and this over here. This is where AC. See, this is where the C1 and C2, and everything was getting short out here. So this was the problem over here. This see water damage over here. Throw this, the water rained down, and basically it was screwing up the relay over here, making probably burned down the coil. There's a little coil over here. See, probably burned down the coil. And that was the end. That was the end of the problem there with this. So I ended up replacing. This is for the load limit setting and the height limit. So let's say also call it maintaining control. It's not a cold start control. It's a maintaining control too, which maintain any temperature you set. The boiler will maintain even in the summer if you use it for